It is evening in Quiet John's garden. And besides the traffic, it is quiet. Lilac tree. I babied that for a couple of years. Coming back, looking good. Peonies will be out soon. This will all be grown in shortly. There'll be Tithonia in here. Mountain mint. Grandma's garden. Look at those jumping Johnnies. They came in nice there. The phlox with the daffodils. Under the bird feeder. Yukon Gold. I'll be reaching down there and getting a nice potato. Couple of teas in the containers. Onions. So it looks good. For now. And out into the outer garden, where I'll be putting tomatoes and peppers out here among the grasses. And a look from the outer garden. Good morning. It is May the 21st, maybe May 22nd. Memorial Day is upon us, and wow, it just seems like yesterday that I took that video. And here the summer's coming so fast. 31 York Farm Road. Another summer. I read something the other day, I think maybe I can paraphrase it a little bit, that made me think of that video I made when it was colder, and now that it's warmer, that sort of went like this. In the world of a garden, the journey is as beautiful as the destination. And I find that out here. It's a wonderful morning at 31 York Farm Road. I'll take you around for a little bit. Show you the garden. So the winterberry, that was given to me as a stick. Groundhog ate it a couple of times. Looking nice. Mountain mint, bees love it. Makes a good tea. I have a couple annuals down there. Milkweed. Of course, we know the butterflies love the milkweed. And a mountain mint. This is a Gosky. This will get pretty big. The bees love that too, and that can also make a great tea. Tithonia, anybody that watched my videos last couple of years, Tithonia makes a beautiful flower, and it'll get huge. It'll get 5-6 feet. Of course, the butterflies like that. Let me say they love it. The big shrubbery, the Weigela. It's just becoming in bloom. And the bee is enjoying it this morning in the warm sun. The peony. How about that? How beautiful. The journey of a peony. Another Weigela. I had to get rid of some of the old stuff. It was getting too big. But that'll grow out by summer's end. The roses are beginning to bud. It's going to look very nice, isn't it? Well, very nice this year so far. Yeah. Honey garlic. Isn't that a charming plant? Northern sea oats is in the back. Some salvia, sedum. I have a phlox there. I divided that up. I put one there and one here, so down in here. Should come up nice. The bloom flower, one of my favorites. Something new. Coral bells. I like the coral bells. And the armeria, boy, that's really looking nice. Coropaceus, zinnia. I had to put a fence around it. The rabbits were chomping on it. Something new to the garden then is a wood poppy. I just put that in here last week. Never had one in the garden. I think it's a very good place here, a little shade. A bleeding heart. I put a bleeding heart in here a couple of years ago, and I wondered what happened to it. And last year I didn't see it, and then this year it came up, and one day it was gone. And I found a slug down in there. So the slug is eating the bleeding heart. The hyssops. Of course, the bee loves the hyssops, and that makes a wonderful tea too later on. And the fennel has been a journey. That's looking very nice, looking good. This is the time of the year where everything looks good. Potatoes in the bin. Tea, I just made a pitcher of tea last night. Tea here, a little bit of parsley, more tea, onions. The Walla Walla onion, I love the Walla Walla onions down in there. I took the fence out. It was just getting a little bit too much to take care of. So what I call the outer garden. Then another Weigela. For Cynthia, of course that's done blooming. Put tomatoes in, probably too many. And I'll put peppers in shortly. This is interesting. This is a spearmint. And we had it underneath the rhododendron bush when the rhododendron bush wasn't so big. And it thrived there. And we got a lot of mint out of there. In fact, we even froze some for a while. And then it was gone for years and I didn't see it. And I would weed underneath there. I was always weeding and I was always mulching. I never saw it. And then last fall I was weeding and I saw a piece of it. It was possibly like thumbnail size. So I took it in. I had a little bit of roots in it, and I wintered it in a pot. And how about this? This is really the only kind of tea my wife will drink. I'll make her a pot of this later. Another Weigela grasses I put in last year. You know, the animal life, the birds and the bees, they like grasses too. And it really looks nice. And look at this, the white peonies are becoming alive, giving me their glory. Of course, the time just want to show you this time. I keep on putting some more and more down through there, and it's growing in good. Hopefully, it'll cover this whole area up, and I won't have to mulch. Free mulch. Of course, this is where the stone crop was. And then here, salvia in Grandma's garden, salvia and Johnny jump ups. How about that? And I'm going to sit down here for a few minutes and finish my coffee and spend a little bit of time in Grandma's garden. So I'm spending a little bit of time with the salvia. You see that particular type of salvia in Grandma's garden. And of course the Johnny Jump Up over there. Viola tricolor, also known as the wild pansy, Johnny Jump Up. And the reason why they call it a Johnny Jump Up is like the salvia, seeds go all over the place. Could be here this year, it could be somewhere else next year. It's invasive, it's in the invasive list, but it's okay here in my garden. It's doing just good. And appropriately, then Johnny Jump Up, wild pansy, also known as heart ease. And I would think that would be appropriate in Grandma's garden. And in closing, then I'm going to finish this video up with this. Johnny Jump Up, mythology. Cupid. We all know Cupid, Roman mythology. He shot an arrow from his bow. And he hit the Johnny Jump Ups and turned it into a love portion. How about that? It is edible. Tonight I'm going to mix up some lettuce and spinach maybe. I'm going to take some of that, some of those flowers and some of those leaves, mix it up into my salad. You never know what you're going to find in Grandma's garden. Have a good day.